So this is the KhoodeelaarTV being broadcast on the internet under the banner of the Baby Angel Geronimo editions. Baby Angel Geronimo is the world's bestest baby angel Geronimo, who was born in New Zealand and raised there by a woman called Leonie Walker before he traveled at the invitation of a woman called Helen MacDonald in South Gloucestershire in England. Soon after baby angel Geronimo arrived in England, the criminals, the evilness is personified and based at the UK central government department called DEFRA, set about issuing all kinds of lies against the baby angel Geronimo. And they started the campaign of harassment and distressing his mom, Helen MacDonald, who reached a point where she told a UK media in 2021 that she felt she was being tortured. She was being lied about, she was being defamed, she was being slandered, she was being libeled. Multiply that 100 times and apply their behavior against baby angel Geronimo, and you get an idea of the filth, the venom, the evilness that the criminals confected against the innocent baby angel Geronimo. Today's Sunday Times, that is Sunday the 17th of March 2024, today's Sunday Times carries an item about two, they're called the populists. Currently, both of them members of parliament, one from Ashfield in Nottingham and the other from Rochdale in Greater Manchester. And it's written by a bastard called Matthew Saeed. Now the Saeed is a Pakistani name, and the rest of the name and the profile and the behavior and the role of this criminal Matthew Saeed is based on absolute evilness, racism, anti-Muslim racism. In fact, he makes a point completely, typically Matthew Saeed lying piece, saying that he visited, whose headmaster, head teacher, he praises beyond description. He said that he joined in 2013, I think, that school, and significant numbers of children arriving at that primary school arrived with speaking Urdu or Pashto. The spelling is Pashto in this criminal's item in the Sunday Times. It can be spelled in a different way with different vowels. The idea being that he is idiotically, ignorantly repeating Thomas Babington Macaulay. And he goes on to say that despite the fact that they arrived with speaking only Urdu and Pashto, many of them ended up in going to university. What a fucking stupid criminal idiocy. Reading that, you would think that there were no universities in the places where Urdu is spoken as the main language or Pashto is spoken as the main language. There are thousands of universities and colleges continent of Pakistan, India, and Bangladesh. But reading this fucking Mati Saeed shit piece, it would not be at all evident that there are even educational institutions in the subcontinent. The criminals who glorified this child, Malala Yousafzai, and created in her an image of a country with more than twice the population of the United Kingdom, suggesting that women are not allowed to go to school, girls are not allowed to go to school. What an absolute brazen criminal, racist, anti-Muslim, and in this context factually anti-Pakistani lies. The Mati Saeed's stupid piece in the Sunday Times, I'll see if I can reach it. The shitbag has written this piece on page 17 of the Sunday Times, and the heading is Flight to the Fringe. Why frustrated voters are turning away from the mainstream. And on the left is George Git Galloway, and on the right is the nasty piece of work. The liar Anderson. Now in the piece, which is headed Flight to the Fringe. Now this is a kind of slogan that the morons in what they call the center ground in British politics used to be at one point in the context of the National Union of Students, which was fomenting reaction and perpetuating racism under the banner of broad left in the 70s. These criminals have been peddling the lie that there is a thing called the fringe, and there is a thing called the center, and then there is a thing called the right, and then there is a thing called the extreme left, and so on. In his piece, which is printed across the whole page, whole of the page 17, Matthew the cunt Saeed fails to spell out anything. He repeats the outdated sociological jargons about the area that is still associated with Eric Blair, otherwise known as George Orwell. The road from Wigan Pier. But Orwell also wrote typically ignorant, stupid pieces about France and about London, about even East London. And of course, wrote about Burma. An Eton boy, he never belonged to the people, although he claimed to belong to the people. And both his oft quoted so-called prophetic works, 1984 and Animal Farm, these couple of books have become how shall I say, it's a kind of vanity titles mentioned by the vain ones who have no substance, but who seek to suggest that there is a substance in their